Is Israel on the right side of history? So outside of what they do to the Palestinians, let's see how Israel and the IDF compares to the rest of the world. Israel was one of only 7 countries to vote against the creation of the International Criminal Court. And they're in good company too, since other no voters included China, Iraq, Libya, Yemen, Qatar, and of course the US. Not countries you typically associate with human rights. When it comes to the United Nations General Assembly, Israel is perhaps the most isolated country in the world, along with the US. But even then, there are still some votes when Israel is completely alone. For example, the resolution to create a nuclear weapons-free zone in the Middle East. Last year, that resolution received 170 votes in favor and a single no vote, that of Israel. Then there is, of course, all the resolutions regarding Palestine, when Israel consistently votes against the overwhelming international consensus. Like the resolution titled Assistance to Palestinian Refugees, which received 157 votes in favor and just a single no vote. And then there is, of course, Israel's support for dictators like Pinochet in Chile, Rios Montt in Guatemala, or the Shah in Iran. More recently, in 2015, a secret delegation from Myanmar flew to Israel to negotiate weapons deals. Just 3 years later, the UN would accuse Myanmar of genocide against their minority Muslim population. And I don't know if this is funny or sad, but in 2019, the Israeli ambassador to Myanmar would tweet, "Encouragement for a good decision and good luck," when leaders from Myanmar were about to defend themselves from the charge of genocide at the International Court of Justice. Then there is, of course, the fact that Israel supported apartheid in South Africa. That is why when Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990, he said, "The people of South Africa will never forget the support of the state of Israel to the apartheid regime."